Alright. I think everything's ready. Okay. Yeah, I seem to just want to stream whenever the heck I want to. I probably should have announced something, because I think I did know further in advance, but already we got 3 people joining. That's the fun thing. I literally do not need a schedule at all. I feel like scheduling streams is kind of what makes it feel more like a routine and more like a chore rather than fun. I feel like being able to stream at whatever time works for me or whenever I'm free, without worrying about how many people join. I feel like that just makes it feel more authentic, and it still feels like I'm having fun playing the game.
From where do you hail?
Hope those who are joining the stream already are doing well. Feel free to say hi in the chat if you're here. Sorry, I'm feeling a lot better from my cold, but still got a little remnants from it. So, in order to raise my skill, so I can't just sell one. I mean, many of you will probably be pleased to know that I can't just sell one arrow at a time. But one thing I do need to do is I need to sell a specific amount, and then whatever amount it sells for, offer slightly higher. I'm probably just going to go as high as I can until they accept it. There we go. If I exit out and come back in, their disposition towards me is reset. If I buy back, gosh, I have to pay a lot. That's not going to be sustainable though. So I think I will need to raise. So I think one thing I need to do in order to sell one out, that will require me to actually sell one arrow at a time, is that I will actually need to raise their disposition to 100 and then never close out of the window, basically. Sorry for my cold. Actually, I don't need to do that with this guy, because I've already got a guy back in, what do you call it, who has a better disposition towards me. So I'm gonna travel back to Sadanin for the billionth time. And the amount of gold I've wasted doing this. Hey, the Nothing Nobody, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today?
Same low price.
Interesting name. Okay, so been playing ESO, so I've gotten into the habit of pressing down the left analog stick in order to sprint. Overall, I'm doing well. Glad I could finally make it while live for once. Yeah, cheers for showing up. I am really bad at announcing my streams, so frankly, I'm happy and surprised that anyone shows up. But yeah, it's good to see you make it, despite me not even giving any sort of warning. Okay, so he's got... Has the plan changed from yesterday? So, just a little bit. but not massively. So what I am going to do is that I'm just going to literally sell one arrow, but only about 10 times. Just to, because this guy's already got a disposition of 90. I also don't even know if I'll even have enough gold for this, so we'll just have to see. Yes, I think someone in the chat earlier today in Discord actually said this. By the way, for anyone, this is just something, I don't know if you guys have seen the guidelines, but yeah, if you're having trouble talking in the chat, because YouTube seems to be adding these really weird filters. I've turned moderation fully off now, so hopefully that doesn't happen anymore, but they do tend to just randomly remove comments when, and that's not me, it's just them choosing to remove stuff. So if you're having trouble and either you don't notice me replying to your messages or your chat messages, or it just doesn't seem to show up or just disappears when you post it, you can join my Discord channel, which should be the link should be in the about page of my YouTube channel. And there's a channel there dedicated for live stream chats. Oh, okay. Was it you that was having that problem? Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad it's working now. Looks like it's sorted. I think it's because I turned the moderation fully off. It was on, like, minimal setting before by default, but I've turned it fully off, so it will just stop removing stuff. Alright, don't worry, we're only doing this 10 times. Although that said, the thing that's effective about this, too, is because all of these are individually, you'll see they're individually worth 1 gold, but if I sell them 95 at once, it will only offer 68 gold. So that's actually why actually selling them one at a time is in some ways better, because it means I'll be able to sell 100 arrows for 100 gold. So technically speaking, like, if we wanted to wait really, really long, that would work. But the aim of this is more so to improve my disposition rather than make money. And then eventually that should lead to more money later on. First, these Imperial Noirs won't shut up about that Tiber Septon guy. Now there's this Imperial Swit who won't stop yapping about this Jesus fellow. I can't with these Outlanders. Yeah, sadly that's not going to level. Yeah, so I know this won't, but I know what will. But if I'm literally just getting this to 100, and then if I sell. Actually, first I can buy back those arrows, wherever they are. Where'd my arrows go? Oh, I think I sold them. Let me just buy back the 10. There we go, and that's... So theoretically, if I now sell 10 of these, that's 68. And then if I buy them back, obviously I'm literally just doing this to check what the difference is. $68, perfect. So in order to just improve my mercantile skill, I'll just sell them by slightly more points, and then buy them for slightly less points. I mean gold even, sorry. So let's do... Alright, that's 2 points. Is it? Seems to be doing fine. How do you mean? I think I did hear something about it being a bug, to be fair. Let's try 75. 74. 73. Okay. So that gives me a wiggle room of 5. You could actually be earning more money and XP where you get worse prices than you would if their disposition is around 80. Oh, okay. Well, prior to... This is only temporary, and their disposition is actually only around 90. So if I exit out, it'll give me a disposition of 90. So I'll quickly just buy this off of them. There we go. Oh yeah, you're right. I can sell it for more. Alright, I'm just going to do all 127 just so I don't have to keep doing this. The Lord says, good luck on the stream, you brave missionary of Christ. The Lord 55 even, on Discord. Yeah, that is a weird bug. Remember, it's about a percent of either profit for selling or a percent of cost if you barter. Okay. Alright, I'm maybe just gonna go, because he doesn't even seem to let me do 2. Why is he being so mean? Oh, oops, I didn't mean to go up. I am paying slightly more, I just realised, though. Oh, there we go. Basically, you're buying, selling, or 120 some gold of items. So technically, you're still getting no actual XP. Oh, I see. So if I'm selling, if these are valued at 1 each, and I actually want to raise disposition, this actually needs to be higher than the retail value. But surely that's not true, because otherwise it would be impossible to increase mercantile in the first place. Because when anyone starts selling, you're never going to be able to sell it at the retail price. Like this, for example, if I sell this, like at the level I am, like no one at any skill at the start is going to be able to sell it for more than the retail price. So surely it would raise your disposition because you have to start at a certain point. Oh, so you have to use a trainer. Having such a low level means they're giving you a -% in profit. You have to use a trainer. That's a problem. Alright. I see your point. Let's load an old save.
Well, what is this about?
I'm just trying to find trainers and mercantile. There are some mercantile trainers in Balmora. Right, the Balmora Council Club. Alright, what I'll do is that I might be able to buy these back later. But I'll sell as much as I can for now. I'm just... Okay, he doesn't buy this. At that point, why not train a more useful skill? This is sadly what any guide says, to use alchemy to train mercantile. So the thing is, although I am somewhat convinced of alchemy being something that's not necessarily considered sorcery, I think it's just cutting too closely. I mean, what skill would you recommend gets trained then? Because surely training mercantile is a good skill. I mean, once you have a good enough mercantile skill, you could make money just by buying and selling stuff constantly. I'm going to try going the route of the mercantile skill. If it doesn't work out, at the end of the day, I'm just experimenting. So I'll probably make a few mistakes on the way, but I can see how it goes. I'm trying to find the council house. Is this not a cat? I don't think that's... I mean, yeah, I guess. I think my rule of thumb for it is that if it's questionable, I'm going to avoid it. I think that's my rule of thumb. If it's questionable, I'll try avoiding it. Yeah, acrobatics, that's a shout. I should definitely just jump about while I'm doing that. And doing it on the stairs apparently really helps. So you'll just do that on wherever I'm going. Oh, there's the council club.
Speak, traveler.
Yeah, you just said it. Alright, so the mercantile trainer. One second. Silver Trandle, or something like that. That's what her name is. There they are. Oh, wow, that is expensive. I almost have enough as well. I mean, they'll buy these. That's something. Alright, do I have enough? Literally enough for one. How much do you actually get trained on a skill? How much does it improve it by? Is it literally like just 1 point? Guaranteed 1 level. Oh wow, that's literally it. Yeah, that's gonna take a long time. Yep, I won't do that method. I'm trying to think. There's no limit. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna look up. Okay.
All right, I'm listening.
Hang on. So according to the wiki, the uesp.net wiki, it says you gain 0.4 experience points per sales and transaction, regardless of the number of items being sold, the value of the items, or the setting of the barter slider. That's what it says on UESP. The game doesn't actually count it properly if you... Not in a totally vanilla, unpatched thing. Okay. So is the original Xbox version completely unpatched, I'm guessing? Oh wait, sorry, this is the Oblivion wiki. Why did it show me the Oblivion one? That's my bad. Skill increase in Mercantile is proportional to the percentage of the bargain. Lowering a 3 Drake's item to 2 will increase your skill more then lowering a 1,000 drakes to 900. Therefore, the highest increases will occur if you're able to sell a single cheap item for all the merchant's gold, or buy an expensive item for 1 gold. The easiest way to do this is to fortify. That's out of the question, because that's spells. Some builds of the game have an additional bug that causes prices when you sell to a merchant to often be better. But I think that was okay. Yeah, that's interesting. Can hang. Okay, 1 second.
That's unusual.
Sorry, guys, 1 second. Okay, what version? I think this is vanilla. Oh, let me check my physical copy. Yeah, my physical copy is completely vanilla. So apparently you can just, like... We're dealing with extra buggy Morrowind, pretty much, yeah. But that might work in our favour too, depending on what's what. Does this change things in our favour or against our favour? Nope, that wasn't going to work, but worth a try. Okay. Go to Aluna something, and see if Dagoth Gares has spawned there already. Okay. 1 second, let me just look up what that is. So what's the idea? What happens if I'm actively having to remember just how much of a cocktail this game is with a ton of mods to fix it. So what's the difference in vanilla? You can skip the first third of the main quest by just going to Dagoth Gares, even without starting. Yeah, I think if that's a skip, though, that's what we're trying to avoid as well. I'm trying to do as much of the story as possible as it's intended. So I'll probably leave that for another time. Alright, let me think of how I can do this. True and fair. It's just something to keep in mind. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, we're gonna start leveling for the time being by just raising acrobatics skill as a starting point. So you need coin, right? How do you feel about doing quests, even if not faction related? Because there's a ton of them, and many of them... Yeah, I mean, I'd be up for that. Alright, acrobatics is increased. I need to check, 5 out of 10. Alright, that's good. Easiest spot. Any Salt Strider with a ramp, like Alderaan, is better for acrobatics. Jumping for Jesus. I mean, I think it's just going to cost more coin, but... Yeah, I suppose we could do that.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
Do I even have enough coin to get back? That's fine, I can sell enough to get back anyway. Ow! But yeah, that's a ramp, alright. Oh gosh. My, the index finger on my left hand is going to start hurting. But yeah, that's right, we're jumping for Jesus. Do you know how to maximize level gains? Not really, no. We're almost at level 2. So I just realised, yeah, 41. This increases fast. For every 2 levels in a skill you gain, you get 1 point up to 5 in the skills related attribute upon leveling up. You can bump 3 attributes when leveling up. Okay. So which attributes do you recommend? Is it basically these ones? Personality, endurance, speed, intelligence, in that order. Fair enough. Yeah, I did some animation for Skywind. Yeah, consult some real Morrow boomers. Luck is a heathen belief. Yeah, I did hear that luck does help with increase the mercantile skill in the sense that you can make sales more easily, but even then, yeah, we don't need luck. We have Jesus. Alright. I'm able to level up. If I move further away, I can quickly level up now. Agility is the weird one for this build challenge because on one end it's helpful in a lot of ways, but those ways mostly involve murder, death, kill. That's interesting. Gosh, is it day 4 already? Oh, and so, you know these multipliers here, how do they really work? Like, what determines which ones have a multiplier? Personality... We want personality, endurance. That makes sense. At least it boosts our speed, which is useful. That's something we definitely want. Alright, for now, we've gained a level. That's something. Which way's back? I think we're going back this way. Oh, athletics boosted speed. Alright, let's say once I reach level 3, we then start doing stuff for Caius. And then, based off what you said earlier, having a higher level also increases your ability to sell stuff at a better price, right? Or am I wrong? Only skill... Oh, fatigue level affects it. I see. Right now, my fatigue's very low. Obviously, that recharges. You know the crab merchant? Would it be possible to use the crab merchant to increase mercantile? Because I swear they sell at like much lower stats, much lower prices. I see. Give me 1 second. It buys 1-to-1. What do you mean by 1-to-1? Ah, I see. Alright, I'm trying to just look up what stuff is saying about Mokutar. So accordingly, the actual base game with like no fixes, like apparently with no fixes, if you like, if you have someone who has high disposition, high enough disposition, and you try to sell for a particular price, and you just keep asking for that price, apparently they will eventually accept it. Yeah, not just Caius needed me to level up, but also, but when I get to a later point in the game, we need to, we'll pretty much need, like, after some chat in the Discord, we basically pretty much determined that getting through all of the quests to become the Netherine will be impossible to do without breaking the 10 Commandments. I'll probably still try and do as many as I possibly can without breaking them, but either way, if we level up to, like, obviously I'm not going to level up straight to level 20, but I'm going to level up as fast as I can early on, just to make it easier for us. They can, yes, but the more you keep asking, that can also lower their disposition. Yeah, that's true, but if you also exit out of the conversation and come back, then it resets. How far am I? I see. So for any transaction, is there always a small percentage chance of it working? I get what you mean. But what does that verse say? What's impossible with man is possible with God. Okay, that should put us cool 6 out of 10. It just becomes 0 regardless. We're almost there. What shows do I watch, or which ones are my favourites? At the moment, I've been watching a ton of the classic Star Trek series, which I'd never actually seen. I've not seen any Star Trek TV shows, but I've been watching the original one from the 60s. I think I'm like 19 episodes into season 1, and I'm really enjoying it. In terms of TV shows I really love, I'm a big fan of the TV show Cobra Kai, because I loved the Karate Kid, the original Karate Kid movies. I grew up watching them, absolutely loved them. So the fact that seeing Cobra Kai doing so well and doing such a good job of like being faithful to the original original movies, like, I think that's just brilliant. But yeah, right now I'm just kind of binging Star Trek, and I'm enjoying it a lot. What about you guys? Yeah, that's the one. That's what I plan on doing. But I also do want to raise Mercantile, because I think, there's a thing I have in mind for how I will beat the... There is a thing I have in mind, for defeating the two, Dagoth, NPCs that require you to then defeat Dagoth. There's a technique I have in mind to defeat them without killing them myself. That will require quite a bit of gold. Almost leveled up. X-Men 97. Oh, nice. Predator 1 and 2 recently, and they're pretty good. Hit a pay to win. Alright, I should level up sometime soon. Nice. Alright, let me travel to nowhere, because I don't have enough. I'm gonna have to sell some stuff. But that's fine, I can do that. How much time has passed? It's still day 4. I really need to keep an eye on that. Is there a merchant over there? May offer a bit of an easy alternative. If you're going to use a follower, why not use Taran Farron? He's a merchant you see, and a follower. The thing is, so I do want a follower, but the idea is to have multiple, like, I'm guessing he's, because no one in Morrowind is essential. And, as a result,
Let's do something, shall we?
yeah, because, he's, what do you call it? Because he's, he's not invincible. He probably won't really survive. Is 12 the maximum? Also, welcome to the stream, Moonchild. I don't think you noticed. I don't think I noticed you here up until now. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Alright, I've got enough gold to get by for now. At least we're level 3. Well, I'm about to reach level 3. So that's something. Frankly, a miracle. I am going to save here. Oh, a 12th apostle. Oh, now I get it. Yeah, that would be actually very fitting. I don't know what the limit is. Is there even a limit? Alright, so first we need to go to Balmora.
We make a special trip just for you.
Okay, interesting. And then I'm going to travel to Sadanine.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
This is vanilla Morrowind, which means no Blood Moon expansion. Yeah, exactly. That's the idea. So the idea I have in mind, and yeah, bear in mind, this doesn't break any commandments, but it's very, very dodgy morality. This is something someone suggested in chat. I don't know if it was any of you guys that are in the chat right now, but I can't remember who it was. But they said that in terms of followers, theoretically, I could buy, I think it was up to 6 or 7 slaves from wherever it was. I don't even remember where that's from. But you could have like up to 6 of them at once or something. And then just get you to... And then after that happens, I want to try and just get them all to follow me all the way to where the 2 Dagoths I have to kill are. And then do it that way. Have no idea if that's just such a ridiculous thing to pull off or impossible, but I feel like it's worth a try. That's probably it. As many followers as your computer can handle. Interesting. Alright, let's try this. Actually, no, scratch that. Let's try selling this Fireblade for 26. Yeah, they really need to live long enough. I'm still trying to get him to offer. Still trying to get him to accept it. Hey, it worked! Okay. And now he's back to 90. Woohoo! And my thumb hurts. Where's my weapon? What did he do with it? Is it gone? It was called the Fireblade, right? He never actually accepted the deal. But it's gone in my it's not in my inventory anymore. So he must have done. Like, I swear I had it in my inventory, right? Am I imagining things? It was in my inventory. So he must have... I'm confused. But looking at my gold... What was my gold before? So... Your gold didn't go up. So why did it disappear from my inventory? Alright, that's it right there. My gold did go up. It did. It was 207. And it was 233 either. 2 legitimate items you can sell. I mean, sure. Alright, well, I'm going to try that again, because I know that worked. He flung it through a window. Alright, well, I'll try that again. I mean, even if it disappears, I don't need the weapon. So, as long as I sell it... Let me try 30. Actually, no, let me just... Yeah, let me try 30, why not? Let's just keep going. Who needs thumbs anyway? I don't need thumbs, guys. I can get those replaced. Okay, maybe 30 is too ambitious. Maybe 30 gives it 0. So let's move it down to 26. That did the trick, okay. Thumbs are temporary, but heaven is eternal. Exactly. That's the spirit. Alright, again, it disappears. So... Weird. But... Either way, because my gold went up, my disposition would have went up slightly, right? Alright, so here's the thing. I can buy this chitin bow at 5 less for the retail value. If I'm buying something at less than the retail value, does that make me have, does that cause me to increase disposition? No, increase mercantile. Because it's worth 20, and he's selling me for 15. I can probably offer 14. Brilliant. Let's do that. I think we have a method. And let's offer at 21. But... yeah, that's what I just did. Cool. I will sell this for 21 if it's the last thing I do. I'm going to put this right up against the mic so you guys can hear. Isn't that beautiful? Hey David, welcome to the stream. You're watching some very intense gameplay here. I don't think he's going to accept that one. ASMR. Alright, let me just put it down to whatever the... I mean, to be fair, if I just sell it as is, I'm not going to lose Mercantile, right? For the audience, this stream is a test of patience for the audience, that is. Yeah, so I'm not going to lose anything. So if I can buy this for less than the retail price, I can just sell this as is, maybe for a little bit more, and then buy it back, and just keep buying it back for slightly lower. And hopefully that should raise my Mercantile. Look at that! It's working! We actually have a method. It's a miracle. I'm just going to save at this point right here. I am actually so happy. We've actually got a working tactic. Challenge runs in games are all about patience when you're watching or playing. Just reset anytime his disposition hits 100. Yeah, that makes sense. And the best thing is we're making money from this. I'm wondering if what would happen if I did this for something that's worth more gold? Because if I can literally make gold while doing this too. Yeah, he's offering this for quite want to know a few items you can grab perfectly regenerating your jet. I mean, maybe, but as long as this works, that's really all I... Oh, I can't afford it. Oops. Cancel. Let's do something that's all pretty much in my price range. Because if I just do this with the higher value items, I'm already making money while I'm doing this. $79. That's 78. And how much can I sell it for? It doesn't make much difference. I can do slightly higher. Okay, that will increase it by a little bit. The items are fairly valuable. I mean, if I need them, we can do it, but for now I think I'm good. Sounds like they're not legit with how you're hyping them up. I love it when you try something that sounds ridiculous, but it works anyway. The Lord is on your side. I know, that's just always how it goes. I come into the game, and I just try something completely bombastic, even though I have pretty much no experience with the game whatsoever. Like, I've beaten Morrowind once, and it just somehow works. Or like Oblivion, for example. Literally, like, I've beaten the game maybe once, twice, prior to the stream, to when I did the, what do you call it? The challenge run. But then when I actually, and then when it comes to, like, a certain showdown where I have to defeat someone without killing them, I just so happen to make a discovery that no one has actually discovered before. Like, literally no one. Like, where if you load warp into the section where you fight him, he doesn't heal himself when his health gets low. Meaning you don't need to worry about him healing himself, basically. And this meant that, like, for everyone else who's trying to do the same thing, like, it would have made their lives so much easier. Anyway, we'll actually be making quite a bit of money from this. Also, his stocks, the items are duplicating for him. Like, his stock is increasing. This was, like, this is on 10 right now. If I buy 3 of it. He's now got 13. Remember, percent of it. Even if you're making money, it might not be living up mercantile. Okay, so... But even so, if I'm buying this... Like, if I buy 1... He's selling it to me at the cost of 80. Oops, didn't mean to do that. The retail price of this... Oh, like, so this one's, like, 73. He's selling it at... Sorry, that wasn't even the one I meant to demonstrate. So the retail price of it is 112. If I buy it, he sells it at 80. And I can reduce it by 5. So it's going from like 110 something to 75. So this would increase my mercantile, right? Because it's like almost like, I'd say like it's reduced by like 1/3 of the price. But you have to barter him down from the price he asks you to buy it. Yes, which I am. So this was 80 before, and if I do this, I can buy it at 5. Yes, see? There we go. The mercantile skill increased. Just making sure. Cool, yeah. I appreciate it. This is quite a complex system. It is a pain that I have to keep scrolling to the right. Because his stock is set to -1 in the game's coding. He always carries that scroll. I see. Interesting. So what's nice is, like, unlike the bug in, well, the exploit in Fallout 3, where I'd make money, like, it could be argued that in Fallout 3 I was sort of scamming them. In this case, I am taking a profit off the seller's gold, but they also end up with stock that's far more valuable than what they whatever amount they lost. So this actually benefits all of us. Gosh, I got 10 off that one. Because the value's so high, I can do a difference of 10. So that's pretty good. To me to do those ones. Alright, reset. This is going to be a long road, but it works. That's what matters. Can I afford this one? I can. I can afford this one. And what's good is that the bigger the difference, I think you'll be at this a bit. If so, going to step away and work on making something to eat. Just remember, as soon as the game says you should rest and level up, do so. Don't waste your... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think it already told me to do that a while back, to be fair. I probably should have done that.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's been telling me that for a while, because I actually didn't rest from last time. Oh, oops. But is that a yes? Who's attacking me? What do you mean, but is that a yes? Those fish love to attack. Alright, alright. Chill out, you bloody fish. Jeez, that was one angry fish. Oh, as in, are you going to be doing this trading? Yeah, probably. If it works, it works. For me, the mercantile skill is important, so I'm going to try and level it up for quite a while. Alright. Well, yeah. Enjoy making your food. See you in a bit, perhaps. Might be gone by the time you're back. If so, hope you have a good rest of your day or evening. Actually, I do need to make sure that that is... So 347. I reduce that by 10. That's 37. Let me wait for my fatigue to increase. Funny how that works. So I lost a bit of money from that. But now this should improve it a lot more. This is probably increasing my gold by about like 15 to 20 each time, so this will really add up. Oh, I've permanently increased his disposition by 1. I don't know how I did that. I need to watch that. I'm just going to X out every time, probably, because it does seem to affect. Why do you refuse that? Let's try just offering. Nice. Okay. So that's going to make it a bit faster and make us more money. So let's just do that. So our mercantile skill is 23 at the moment. Alright, so for those who are still here, how are you all doing today? Like in general. What time zone are you in? It's like 10 past 10 PM where I am. Nice. EST. It's your day off. So what time is it? Eastern Standard Time. So that'd be like what, 5 hours behind? So it's like 5 PM where you are? If I remember correctly, or is it even further back than that? 6 PM. Oh, nice. Have you got any plans for this evening? Daylight savings is weird. Nice. Okay. Chipping at my Borderlands 2 challenge run. Oh, nice. What's the challenge? The KT Star 2, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Don't think I've seen you around here before. How are you doing and how's your day been going? I'm doing well. I'm not sure which time zone Australia is. I think it's 9 AM right now. Oh wow, so it's the beginning of the day for you. Only allowing myself to use gear from the Tidor, I don't know, can't read that from this distance, manufacturer. Okay, I'm not 100% sure what that means, but it does sound difficult. I'm doing good. Glad to hear. Yeah, to start, in terms of what we're doing right now, currently, so we're trying to do Morrowind without breaking the 10 Commandments, but right now, I need to raise my mercantile skill. I've gotten a lot of advice on, like, leveling up and stuff like that, but I'm really trying to raise this skill here, mercantile, which will really just benefit in terms of, oh, I can literally see the XP progress. That's really good. That's actually really useful to know. Yeah, I'm trying to raise this skill so that it'll just make it easier to earn money and also just level up in general. So I'm going to try and raise it as high as possible. Now, I'm not sure if increasing the level actually seems to improve my progress, or what's the next level. You have a gimmick where when you reload, you throw the entire gun and it explodes. Eats a lot of ammo, and the weapons aren't amazing. Oh wow, that does sound very challenging. The things we do. The things we do for challenge runs. It costs us our soul, basically. So let me look at how much that increases my mercantile skill by. Oh, no, that increases it by 9 XP. That's pretty good. And I'm guessing because I'm still selling this for less than the retail price, that won't increase it at all. Oh, it does! Wait, so hang on a minute. This whole time, I could still increase my mercantile skill and not... like aside from the retail price. So it doesn't actually matter that the retail price of this is 431. If I sell it for more than whatever I'm offered, then it increases. That's so weird. But it does make more sense. So this whole time, it's actually been quite easy to do it. It's just this helps a lot. That's cool. I love you. You love your videos. Oh, thanks for saying, Katie. I'm just checking I'm reading your name right, as I'm reading from very far away. So... So like this is 312, even though the retail price is 432. But if I sell it, like I still get an increase in my mercantile skill. I thought I was going mad. Oops. Oh wait, I have enough for 2 of them. Okay. So now I'm going to decrease it by about 40. Boom. Ah, no, not that much. Is there ways to increase it by increments of 10? Doesn't look like there is. But yeah, we got a pretty good way of leveling up the mercantile skill now. It's going up very slowly, but I believe it will work. So we want to do... Oops. 584. Let's just do 580. As a small quick thing, high mercantile equals cheaper training of all skills from trainers. And when you start getting more cash in the bank, you can start really taking your level ups to the next level. Ah, brilliant. Also, the Nothing Nobody, while you're gone, I discovered something. So, like, this actually shows how much my mercantile is increasing by. You'll see it's 94 out of 100. I've discovered it doesn't matter what the retail price says. So this, for example, says 431. It doesn't matter that you'll see that it's allowing me to sell it for 312. And even though the retail oh, my throat. Even though the retail is 431, as long as I sell this for a higher price than whatever they're offering me, my skill will increase, as you can see just there. So it actually doesn't matter what the retail price is. If it's higher than what's offered, it will actually increase. Interesting how it doesn't raise the level, though. That's what you meant. Oh, okay. I mean, based on how you described it before... Because if that's the case, then raising mercantile should be somewhat easy. But based on how you described it before, it wasn't just... miscellaneous skills won't bump your base level. Alright, got you. Based on what you said before, it did sort of sound like it was based on the retail price. Like, it not only had to be higher than what they offer you, but also higher than the retail price. This game is really obtuse with its mechanics. But the money is adding up quite well. As you can see, I've got 861 gold. Well, let me correct that. The instruction manual explains a lot, but no one has those anymore. Actually, let me get one more. Actually, can I even... I can probably afford... If I do this, I can probably afford this. Didn't mean to do that. I can probably afford 3 of these now. Let's put this down to 840. We don't mourn the death of the instruction manual as much as we should be doing. Wait, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. I have the freaking instruction manual. I literally have it. I still have the instruction manual with my physical copy. It's a shame I don't have a camera, otherwise I'd show it right on stream. But either way. That's a rare thing. If it's complete, it actually goes over a lot of things in this game. Yeah, I literally still have it. Have I read it? Of course not. But maybe I should. Instruction manuals used to be really fun to read. Some had lots of background info about the story and games. Hold on to it then, kind of hard to find those. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, for example, I remember when I bought a physical copy of Halo 2 back in the day. What am I doing? Wait, no, I want to set up for more. Let's try get 1,000 from this. Yeah, I remember reading Halo 2. Oh, he can't afford it, can he? Wait, my stuff! Oh, wait, no, of course he can't. Phew, I thought I lost it for a second. Alright, let's just take all his gold. Oh, poor guy. Alright, we're limited in terms that we've basically maxed out what we can make from him. But, I believe we can wait. Is it 3 in-game days before their gold refreshes? And then by the time we do that, we'll also be able to rest on the Sabbath day.
Yes, Outlander.
Let's save at this point. We've made a lot of progress. But yeah, I just remember reading the Halo 2 manual, and it would just give a detailed overview of each enemy that's in the game, and just like would have a beautiful art illustration of all of them. And we'll just go over so many little details. Like, manuals back in the day used to be so comprehensive in terms of what they covered. Like, it was great. But yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. Is it 3 in-game days? Let me just look this up. Oh, apparently it's only 24 hours. I remember reading instruction manuals in the car after buying a new game. Yeah, that's just the magical thing about getting a game. Like, you just look at the... Wait, hang on a sec. Yeah, it's only 24 hours, apparently. Let's try that. Also, waiting is much faster in this game. You don't have to wait for a single hour at a time. That's really nice and convenient. Yeah, but yeah, I saw what you mean. Like, I'm even looking at just skimming through that manual on Morrowind. It is huge. It is absolutely huge. I'm just going to see... I'll probably still keep at it. I'm probably going to stop when my mercantile reaches... Actually, no, yeah. I'll level up this last mercantile skill, and then I'll get back to it. Because I know I have a good way to make gold. And I know I can quite consistently make gold from this. So I'll just level up to 25. And then stop there. But this won't take long, I don't think, to level up, so... But yeah, it is at 24 hours. That's pretty good. Let's try this. Nice. I can do like increments of 100 now. The manuals for Fallout 1 and 2 are, wait for it, over 100 pages long each. I've read both, because the devs didn't know what a tutorial was. Yeah. That'd be, like... I do kind of miss having manuals like that, though, to be fair. Like, I miss when games put so much effort into their manuals. Like, you'd buy a game, and the box just looks so good to look at, and the manual just looks so nice. It's got such good presentation on it. Also, yeah, my bad about the misunderstanding with buying selling earlier. Like I said, this game really doesn't explain itself well in game. Yeah, that makes sense. It's all good, don't worry. That's part of the fun of a game like this. A game as old as this, and yet it's so advanced in its mechanics that, like, we still debate about the mechanics. Yeah, best to mess up a small detail like that than something big later on. Actually, wait, no, I can buy more, can't I? Let's buy... Oh, I'm going to sell this as this, aren't I? Even give them a bit of a bargain. Alright, how close am I? Oh, my mercantile increased, I just didn't notice it. Alright, we've got a mercantile of 25. But it's just crazy the amount of detail that devs put into their game. Now, the funny thing is, after all this, I'll probably have to go back to Caius. And literally once, assuming he does give me the next quest, once he gives me the next quest, I probably will actually have to stop there. Because it is late.
Where would you like to go?
But, look at that gold. 1,807 gold. It also really showcases just how much we've kind of lost, good or bad, in later Bethesda games. I know, it's like, the amount of depth this game has, even if it's like kind of buggy or like confusing in its mechanics, and obviously it's not perfect, there's just like, there's still stuff we're discovering or remembering, and like even people who've played the game for a long time, still learning things about the game. But it's really nice to be able to keep track. It's useful to know now that I can actually keep track of exactly how much I have left before I level up. Can I do that with everything? No, I cannot. But for these sort of skills, I can. And that's especially useful to know for Mercantile. And what else is there? Also can do it with the minor skills and major skills. So that's really useful to know. And someone, Josh M, I think it was you that suggested this, that like I could just level up my sneak, for example, by just trailing behind an enemy. I mean, even just like a normal person. So like I'm just gonna like do this for an example, but like if I follow him, for example, just for a bit. Okay, that didn't increase it at all. But at the very least, if it does increase it... look at this. Dagoth calls you Christian, and you cannot deny your Lord. Yeah, you're right. I can't deny my Lord. My Lord. Not your Lord. My Lord. But yeah, as the like in this one at the very least, it means that if I want to improve my sneak and I try to level it up, I'll at least have a clear way of knowing whether it's working or not. Unless the yellow icon displays. Yeah, I don't see it at the moment, so I get what you mean. Daggerfall, for all its many flaws, is not so much a game in my opinion, but far more akin to Fantasy Life Simulator, with just how much stuff, primitive as it is, you can do in that. Encountered a glitch in Borderlands 2 I've never seen in my 12 years of playing. It somehow can interact with any container, or even open my pause menu to save or quit. Total relaunch required. That is bizarre. Alright, so if I go to my orders, hopefully, we should trigger the next part. There we go. And we get another 200 drakes, which is nice. I'll take that. I want you to interview 3 informants in Vivek City concerning Neverine and the 6th house. I want to speak you to speak with that guy, not going to pronounce it. And then Hulea and the Morag Tong. Oh, and Argonian and the Morag Tong. And then finally I want you to talk to Mera Milo, or Milo, Temple Priestess. Alright, I'm just gonna make sure I get all the information I need. I forget it's in alphabetical order. So let's do this guy first. This one. This one. And then Thieves Guild. I think that should be fine. It's so strange to me seeing how detailed the Elder Scrolls series is. If you play them in backwards order, I started with Skyrim, then Oblivion, Morrowind, and I'm thinking of starting Daggerfall. I'm thinking if I do, once I do Morrowind, and when it's time for the next Elder Scrolls game, I'm going to do Daggerfall completely blind. No experience in the game whatsoever. Completely blind, relying purely on the advice that's given to me in chat. Isn't there like a fan Unity remake of Daggerfall in the works? Oh, Daggerfall Unity. Like, I've not played Daggerfall, but I've heard of Daggerfall Unity, and it's very big. It's like pretty much apparent. I've been told that people consider it the standard and go-to version of Daggerfall to play. Like when people talk about playing Daggerfall, I've not heard for a while people talking about just playing the original Daggerfall. Like, everyone's been talking about Daggerfall Unity. That's how much of a big deal it is. Like, this is from an outsider perspective as someone who's not played Daggerfall. It is massive. Anyway, on that note, I think it's time for me to end the stream here. I've heard that game is pretty rough. You have my prayers. Oh, yeah, it's going to be hard. But hey, we've got the power of the Lord on our side. Anything is possible. Okay, so I'm going to end the stream here. We actually made some good progress today. I'm quite happy with... not the most exciting looking, but it's been pretty productive. And I'm happy with how far I've gotten. Thank you to everyone who's been joining this stream. Even though this stream has been very last minute, it's been great to see many people join. Like, it seems no matter when I stream, and if I do it completely unannounced, it seems a lot of you guys are able to show up and watch, and that makes me very happy. And it's just great to have people to chat to while playing this. So, thank you very much for joining, guys. I hope you have a good rest of your evening, night, morning, afternoon, whatever time zone you're in. Yeah, just have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.